Hi students, so today we are going to do textbook question, chapter 2. A small pond has lotus, plant, grass, a group of tadpole, few bees, duck and frogs. So what is it? So population already do, so I want to cross it out. So we can see here a small lotus got plant, grass, group of tadpole, fish and duck and frog. And we can see here a rainforest where a variety of living animals interdependent upon one another. So this one for the seed, a grass field that living place. So this is the habitat. And what is confused now is ecosystem or community, because it might sometimes this is the thing that cannot be distinguished. So for community, we know that there is a different population. The keyword are different population, a few population in a habitat. And for this one, maybe there's something we added like non-living thing, like the soil, the rocks, and so on. So variety of plant, animal, interdependent, and this one is a small pond that has plant, grass, group tadpole, fish, duck, and frog. So this one is a few population, right? So this one will be the community. And this one, a tropical rainforest, plant, animal are independent upon one another, ecosystem. Let's see ecosystem, whether it's true or not, interdependent upon one another. Let's see, go up, go up. So we can see here also got interaction. Here also got interaction. Okay, here is a few population in one habitat, which is the pond. And ecosystem include the soil, all the non-living components such as water. Okay, moving on. Based on the situation below, state the kind of interaction that happened between these living organisms. Type of interaction: two roosters fight to get a mate. What is a mate? Mate is a girlfriend. Depend on what country you are in, right? Sometimes in British, if I'm not mistaken, they will say, "Hi mate," means actually it's your friend, okay, not the girlfriend. But two rooster, you know rooster is the male chicken fight to get the beautiful girlfriend. So what is this interaction? So ask yourself, what's the answer? Two rooster fight. I thought we see whether we still remember a lot what relationship we learned. There are three types of relationship, correct or not? One is this one. We have the competition, we have prey predator, and symbiosis. So rooster and rooster fight means they are from the same species. So this is a competition. So let's write it down. Competition. A cucumber wraps around the branch of a papaya tree. So we can see here cucumber and papaya, which one is it? I'm sure cucumber and papaya is not prey predator, right? So it's not prey predator. Cucumber and papaya, in terms of competition, are they competing for sunlight? Let's see the question again. For the cucumber that wrap around the papaya to go up, so I think this will be the commensalism, because one got benefit, the cucumber got benefit to go up, and the papaya tree do not have gain or loss? This one I'm not sure, but I think the answer is commensalism. I just put here commensalism. And then the next one, a rafflesia tree that grow on the branch of live tree. Rafflesia and a live tree. What is the relationship? Okay, a rafflesia flower that grow on a branch tree means it's a parasitism because the flower will actually obtain the nutrient from the host, which is the live tree, unless the tree die lah. Okay, it's not easy. Sometimes this question is not easy because it's not mentioned in the textbook and they just ask you like that, and you need to find. You need to ask your teacher, ask Google, and so on. Role of human in maintaining balance, correct or not? I mean, like God give us human for a role, right, to balance the nature. We cannot let the cow, let the lion to balance the nature. So we human, we are responsible for conserving and maintaining balance, correct or not? We also responsible to spoil it, right? So let's say what's the activity? Logging. What is logging? Just in case you don't know, logging means to cut tree. Of course, you cut tree, then what the effect? Extinct of flora and fauna, greenhouse effect, and soil erosion. This whole thing is like the whole chapter, so I don't want to explain. It's the whole chapter. Okay, extinct of flora and fauna means like no more animal. Greenhouse effect is like the earth is getting hotter. Greenhouse. Okay, you can Google greenhouse. Greenhouse means though inside got plant, but it's actually hotter. Okay. Soil erosion. Tanah runtuh. Okay, industrialization, what's the effect? Acid rain and so on. Agriculture, soil loses its mineral, pollution of water. This one is like the whole chapter, How does agriculture relate to the pollution of water? For example, this is Ali. Ali want to tanam sayur. So this is a lot of the sayur. Ali tanam. Ali plant. So Ali need to put the fertilizer, put the chemical, the insecticide. So they will put a lot of fertilizer here. After put the fertilizer, one day it's a raining day, groom. It start to rain. So when it rain, the rain will wash all the thing, right? All the dirty thing, all the sampah also will go to the river. So the Ali is very happy, but he don't know that the rain actually washed the fertilizer to the river. So now the river got a lot of fertilizer or pesticide. Okay, so not good lah, the chemical. When it go to the river, the pesticide will kill the fish, correct or not? The fish eat, they will pollute the river. Or the fertilizer put in, the water will be too much of nutrient, it will cause algae bloom. Then all the fish will die. So he put the chemical, then what rain, then the fish also eat the chemical. After eat the chemical, then Ali eat back the fish. Then Ali eat back the chemical that he put. So this is why farming at times, if beside the pond or river, it actually cause pollution to the water. Unless Ali is smart enough to study science, maybe Ali want to use natural fertilizer. Then it won't cause the harm. Natural fertilizer is like cow dung, tai lembu, tai ayam, tai apa lagi? Tai kelawar, all the tai lah. So this is a natural fertilizer. It won't cause pollution into the river or the pond. Water disposal. So these are the activity. Water disposal, it will cause flash flood, order from the waste method, correct or not? Our house, we got drain, we got enough water. I think for here in Malaysia is still good because we got enough water and all the people berak tahi go to the sewage, go to the treatment center, and it's still very good. But it depends on what country you are in. But for Malaysia, I think we seldom face this problem. Like for India, if I'm not mistaken, they don't have this thing. So a lot of human, they poop, the human waste, they just build the tandas above the river. So when you berak, the water will just take the tide. But down the river got people take the water to cook and give the person drink. So it's a cause pollution, and this is a very serious problem in India because I forget what country it is. I think it's India. They just throw the rubbish to the sewage, everything to the river, and due to the income problem, they just take the water back from the river to drink. Then they got poison, cholera or what, food poisoning, and then it might even result in death of food poisoning. So what are the steps? This one is more like essay, right? BM Karangan. We need to enforce the law, blah, 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 blah. This one you read by yourself. We need to create public awareness like campaign, moral education, and blah, blah. This one you read yourself. I don't want to read. If I read later, you all will fall asleep. Practice reduce, reuse, recycle, repurpose. Last time is 3R. Now it's 5R. Reuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, repurpose. Okay, this one you can read yourself, and biological control. So these are the things that can help human activity in environment. So these are very important because you need to know because this is the common topic that every day we face. If you look at your essay in BM and English, these are the one common topic. They will actually it's easy to predict what will come out in the exam, especially for essay. Usually will come out accident, environment, banjir, or drinking alcohol and driving and all the common thing that happen in Malaysia. So usually it will come out in your exam. So you can actually predict it. How? By reading newspaper. Because by reading newspaper, you know what are the things that happen. This is a common thing lah. Memorize it and you won't go waste. One stone kill two birds. This thing will help in your science. It will help in your Malay and English essay. And so on. Formative practice 2.4. Let's do this question. List 4 human activity that can destroy ecosystem. So we can see here activities of human effect of activity that destroy the environment. So we can say 1, 2, 3, 4. Forest logging, industrialization, agriculture, and water disposal activity. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 activity. Okay, the question already asked. So this one we already do this question. Let's look at this one. State 2 effect of each of the following to the nature. What are the effect of deforestation, industrialization, agriculture, and waste disposal? So I think the answer is here. The effect is choose one lah. Choose one of these. Usually students will choose the shortest, right? Choose the easiest for you to remember. Okay, choose one. Okay, so we already finished this question by just copying from the notes. Then this one finish. Mr. Lam, got the brain. The brain beast need to use your brain, is it? Okay, but question. Mr. Lim want to start a sustainable oil palm plantation because Mr. Lim want to get money. In your opinion, how can Mr. Lim control the rat population that frequently destroy the crop? So, what Mr. Lim can do? Okay, so yeah, for the crop, don't say don't buy the snake lah because the snake can bite you. So we don't want to buy the snake. So maybe we can say by the what? By the owl. Okay. So Mr. Lim can rare out since owl is able to eat the cat, eat the rat. Okay. So this is a biological control. Okay. This is biological control. Correct or not? Mr. Lim can use biological control by rearing owl, since the owl will naturally eat the rat. Use any word lah. Use your own word. Don't use my word. Okay. But the keyword is owl. That's the keyword. Haze happen. So this one we already do. Haze happen more frequently in our country. State the cause of haze. Haze means the air is like very dirty, polluted. Okay, so maybe we can say open burning. Open burning. So, correct or not? You burn rubbish, or then it will cause a lot of haze. The effect of haze on people in the environment. What are the effect of haze? Yeah, so we can say breathing difficulty, or we can say asthma, correct or not? Causing of asthma and lung issue, cancer if it is very severe. Step taken to avoid haze. So what are the steps that we can stop from haze? So maybe we can use enforced law, for example. Many things we can say, but we can say enforced law. Whoever that throw rubbish need to be punished. So sometimes students say, I understand, but they don't know how to write it down. So just write it down, okay? So we can say law enforcement. Explain a bit. Law enforcement. The law should give a heavier penalty or punishment. Penalty or punishment to those that carried out improper open burning. Something like that. Okay, just use your own word. Okay, no need to read from the text, memorize word by word. Some students they like to memorize. Avoid to use. Don't study like that. Okay, memorize the keyword for science. Okay, give 2 reasons why human needs a balanced ecosystem. Why we need a balanced ecosystem? Maybe we can say to ensure the numbers or the population, the balanced population, so that food source will be continuous provide to organism. Correct or not? We want to make it balanced so that the number of species is balanced, so that it's a food to give you guys. Correct or not? We all got food because our environment is balanced. And maybe we can say that so that the organism will not extinct. Correct or not? If you don't take care of this balance, then some flora or fauna might extinct, and we don't want that to happen. Correct or not? Okay, so this is almost finished already, and this is the question. You can get this answer from your textbook, so we are not going to do this question. We are going to do a different question. Okay, so we will stop at here and we'll do exercise. So see you in the next video. Thank you and Bye bye.